Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about the volume, guys. Well, hello, everybody. Yes, your good friend Pozzible here, and of course, if you are watching this, up and coming movies are approaching, and that means it's time for the next batch. What movies does Hollywood have in store for us this weekend to take our money away? Well, we'll start off with Thor: The Dark World. This is going to start an interesting new thing here. This is just Thor: The Dark World. It's not Thor 2: The Dark World, and it brings up a discussion that a friend of mine and I have often, which is superhero sequels. To number or not to number? That is the question. He leans more towards to number. I lean more toward not to number. Obviously, there's both logic both ways. When it comes to numbering a superhero movie, you want to keep the number so you know which one's which. I mean, let's face it, there's no progression. And that's why I think we should take away the number. I think we should take away the whole starting from the very beginning stuff. Why start from the get-go? He's a god. He hasn't even been to Earth yet, hasn't even met Jane Foster. I get it, but I mean, it's going to happen, so why not just move forward from there? Anyway, the movie itself. I have to admit, Thor is not one of my favorite characters, but you know what? Chris Hemsworth has really won me over. So ultimately, when it comes to this movie, obviously I give it a see it. We got a movie where, Chris Hemsworth, all the people are back. Loki's going to come out for a little while and play. All his friends are back. It's just him not being part of the Avengers. It's him doing his own thing. It's what movies were always meant to be. Movies are basically following the logic of the comics. They have their own adventures. They have their group adventures. One thing I'm surprised we haven't started yet is a discussion of Sif. As you can see, the lady on the far right-hand side there, versus Jane Foster. Both very attractive, but let's face it, one's a warrior, one's a scientist. One just kicks butt. You would think that'd be more of an attraction for Thor, but he's going more for the brains than for the brawn, I guess. I want to give it a see it. Obviously, the movie's already done gangbusters overseas. Movie reviews are pretty average, but it's the sequel, and I like the sequels because the best part about the sequels is you don't have to worry about the introductions anymore. You don't have to wonder about them explaining who's who with what's what and where's where. It's already been explained in detail in the first one. Now we can get past that. Now we can just enjoy the movie, and now we can just enjoy the action. So I give Thor 2 a see it. When it comes to superhero movies, even if I didn't like the first one, I will pretty much always give a see it to the second one. Just because I believe the second one's going to be better because we don't have to go through the explanations like before, like where he got his powers, why they got together, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. No, it's the second one. So I'm having high hopes for it. Looking forward to it. Next up, The Book Thief. Basically, we're celebrating this young lady's story as she goes through, as she lives in a Nazi occupation area. I'm not sure much about it, and she likes to steal books and bring them to a Jewish refugee that's living in her parents' basement. I know what you're thinking. Boy, Possible, give it a pass. Come on, I dare ya. Let's face it, they brought us The Life of Pi, and you all know how I felt about that movie. So sure, why not? I give this movie a pass. No, I don't. I'm just kidding. The Book Thief, though, here's the real problem I have with The Book Thief. Okay? Number one, I don't have any other reviews to base this on. And I shouldn't. Normally I base this just on the trailers. And if the trailers sell me, I can easily give it a see it, pass, whatever. When it comes to this one, though, it looks like a safe movie. It looks like a standard movie. Just, one of those she stood up against the regime type of movies that we all know and love. And so, but you know what? Nothing ultimately grabbed me as being something special. And there are no current reviews to give me anything else to say this is something special. Not to say there's anything wrong with it. I'm not saying that at all. Far from it. The movie looks okay. But not enough to give me a see it, not enough to give it a pass. I gotta give it a decide. Wait till some other reviews come out. Wait till some more information comes out. You'll see for yourself whether or not this is the movie for you. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for listening. We hope you have a great day and a great weekend. And we'll see you at the theaters.